This is my dog, Fez, who is a Belgian Malinois and will be turning 8 this year. This is a story about the time we thought we almost lost him due to a freak accident in the desert. And in my hand, I have a cutie orange, which is his favorite treat, and the reason why he's acting so patient and so calm right next to me. So he's usually a very high energy dog, so this will help keep him calm. So this is a story about the time that my parents went walking with their dog in the desert, and an unexpected occurrence happened where we almost thought he was about to go. So my parents love to go walking in the desert near our house where there's a canal, and they like to let Fez loose, take him off the leash, let him run, chase jackrabbits, and let him have a good time while they go on their evening walk. Well, one summer night, they were on their normal walk. They let Fez off the leash, didn't think much about it. He went to chase off a jackrabbit. And my dad had his walking stick. Along the way during the walk, they noticed that there was a snake. It freaked my mom out. She hates snakes. My dad was the calm, assertive superhero, and he grabbed his walking stick, and the first thing he could think of was kill the snake. Just killed it right away. It was quick. It was a pretty decent sized snake, as he described, and they didn't think much about it. It died, so they went back home. My mom a little startled, and they called Fez back. You know, he returned, they put the leash on him, the collar, and they decided to go back home. Well, when he came back home and I was petting Fez, you know, just having a cuddle time with him, I noticed that there was drool and blood on my hand. And I freaked out. I didn't know what this was. I asked my parents what happened, like, why is he drooling and bleeding? And they didn't know either. Until my sister came and noticed 2 bite marks, fang marks, if you will, in his jaw. We acted quickly and we decided to go to a vet. We didn't know the snake was poisonous or not. My dad couldn't remember what type of snake it was. Didn't matter, he was bleeding and drooling. So we hopped onto the car and we brought his favorite toy to calm him down, and we went to a 24-hour vet in San Luis, Mexico, because there were no vets open in Yuma. So we got in the truck and drove. Along the ride, I noticed that Fez was beginning to lose feeling in his face. He's becoming paralyzed. This was a big sign for me that this could have been a poisonous bite. We were freaking out and we were driving as fast as we could to the vet. His feeling in his face was going. He had droopy eyes and his skin was starting to sag a lot and swell up. His throat began to swell up, expanding, and this was freaking us out even more. But we decided to keep calm. We didn't want him to experience more stress and experience more anxiety because we didn't want the bleeding to get worse. His favorite toy was with him. And we got to the vet, and thankfully they told us that he was going to be okay. We were the only people there, so he got treated immediately. And they gave him medication. We were able to leave that very night with medication, and his swelling was already going down. This is a collar that we took him in that day. It's very small. It's a very small collar, and actually, because of the expanding of his neck from the bite, this collar didn't fit him afterwards and doesn't fit him today. But this is a reminder of what happened that night and how lucky and thankful we are for the vet clinics in San Luis, Mexico, and how our dog is still with us today. He is about to turn 8 years old, and we are so lucky and happy that he's with us. Thank you.